before anybody gets home, and I wanted to do something a little bit different for this video. I'm going to have more tips for your hands and different things like that. But one of the things that's really complicated for the holidays are stressful interactions with family and coworkers, and if you're not back to work yet, with the general public. I think the holidays, especially Christmas and bigger holidays, tend to bring up a lot of our expectations of where we should be in recovery. We should be able to help cook, or we should be able to dance, or be able to cheers, or be able to do things like that. There shouldn't be any shoulds. That's a oxymoron, but I want to challenge you to peel some of that back and just allow yourself to be where you are right now. I know it's so much harder to do than just to say it, but when you start to say it, you do start to feel that difference. It doesn't matter if you can't do certain things this Christmas or this holiday season. What you're doing right now is fine. And I mean that with every ounce of my being. It's better than fine. It is exactly where you're meant to be. You are alive. Don't forget it. And there are more important things than getting that perfect present wrapped perfectly. And I will do a video on how to wrap presents. But I just want to remind you in all the hubbub to take a minute. So we're going to do some proprioception, which is when you put pressure through your joints. And then we're going to do a very brief cleansing relaxation meditation. And this will be online, so you can just return to it as you need it. You can actually fast forward if you don't want to hear the first part to about 2 minutes and 25 seconds. Okay, so here we begin. Bring your hands together and press. And then I want you to bring your feet flat on the ground, preferably without shoes, and then press your knees down, both knees, and then with your affected knee, I want you to press it down as you're trying to move your knee up, like this. So you're pressing down as you're moving your knee up. One of the reasons for that is because it's good proprioception through your knee all the way down to your ankle, but it's also really good for your pelvis, because often if you're walking with a hemiplegic gait, or not really weight bearing on one foot, your pelvis gets off and it's painful. So pressing through there and then moving back to your hands, pressing through your hands. And then letting everything relax. And I want you to close your eyes, and I want you to imagine that you are in a place where you feel most comfortable. That all of the things in your life that are uncomfortable right now, physically uncomfortable, emotionally uncomfortable, spiritually uncomfortable, that you're able to release them, that you're able to let them go. You can actually pretend that you're bundling them up and let them drop. And then I want you to kind of come into your body, and I want you to relax your toes. And I want you to let your mid feet and your heels sink into the ground. And then I want you to allow your calves to sink into the ground. I want you to relax your knees. Any tension that you're holding there, relax those. Relax the muscles on both sides of your thigh. You might notice that the front of your thigh or the back of your thigh is tighter. Just be aware of that. I want you to sink deeply into the surface of your chair. Feel where your tailbone is and let it become heavy. Let your spine kind of round into the back of the chair. And imagine all of your organs kind of going on neutral. Imagine them just kind of relaxing. Imagine your heart relaxing and your lungs slowing as your breath slows. And take a deep breath in, and when you breathe in, I want you to imagine the person who's loved you most in your life. And then I want you to allow your shoulders to become heavy, all the way down your arms, to your elbows, your wrists, into your hands. Put that love of that person really in the forefront of your mind as you allow that relaxation to go all the way up your neck. And allow your head to become heavy. Take 3 more breaths in this position. And with each breath, I want you to breathe in the love of the person who's loved you most. And really try to have that breath fill your gut. Don't leave it in your throat, but all the way down. And when you're ready, sit back up, put some pressure through your knees, put some pressure through your hands. And remember that wherever you are, there you are. You're doing awesome. Keep it up. This is just a season.